The city outside Alara's window shimmered with distant lights, each a silent story in the night. Inside, her apartment glowed softly, books lining the shelves, a mug of tea warming her hands. Alara sat wrapped in a quilt, lost in thought, the world outside rushing by while her space held a gentle stillness. For years she kept her stories hidden, fragile memories shaping her quietly. The idea of sharing them felt daunting, like standing on a precipice. She wondered if her stories would matter, or simply fade in the noise of the world. Yet, curiosity stirred, a longing for connection. A flyer for a storytelling workshop promised a safe space to share. Tonight, in the hush of her apartment, Alara made a quiet decision. She would go, taking her first step toward being seen. The community center's old brick walls and warm light welcomed Alara as she entered. The room felt like a friend's living room. Mismatched chairs, the scent of coffee, gentle conversation. She joined a circle of strangers, each carrying their own quiet hopes. Maya, the facilitator, greeted everyone with a calm, inviting presence. Maya. Welcome, storytellers. There's no right or wrong way to be here. Your story is yours to tell, in your own time, in your own voice. We are here not to judge, but to witness. Alara felt her nerves ease as Maya spoke. The room became a cocoon of safety, strangers already forming a community. In this space, vulnerability was honored. Alara realized she was not alone in her longing to be seen. The threshold of belonging was simply showing up. She felt a sense of connection she hadn't known she was missing. Maya began with a gentle prompt. Think of a time you felt truly seen. The group fell silent, each searching for a memory. Alara remembered her grandmother, listening with delight to a childhood story. One by one, others shared. Samuel, recalling a stranger's kindness. Chloe, her art teacher's belief in her. Each story sent ripples of empathy through the circle. When Alara's turn came, her voice trembled, but she spoke of her grandmother's kitchen and the feeling of being heard. As she spoke, her words grew steadier. The group listened, offering quiet attention instead of applause. Maya. Thank you for sharing that light with us, Alara. Alara felt a knot inside her loosen. Her story was received, not judged. For the first time, she felt truly seen by others. The act of sharing became an act of release. The workshop became a journey into memory. Each week, Maya guided them to explore not just big events, but the small moments that shaped them. Alara began to see her life as a tapestry of threads: friendship, loss, heartbreak, resilience. She started journaling, letting memories flow freely. One session, she brought a smooth stone from a difficult time. Sharing its story, she realized it symbolized endurance, not just pain. Reframing her past, she found strength where she once saw struggle. Her stories, once fragile, revealed their resilience. She was no longer a passive character. She was becoming the author of her own narrative. The act of storytelling became an act of empowerment. Over weeks, the group became a community of witnesses. Stories deepened: Samuel's loss, Chloe's anxiety, Alara's hopes. Each story was a gift, building trust and empathy. Alara listened with an open heart, recognizing her own fears and hopes in others. Maya called it the glow of truth, the warmth that comes from daring to be real. Alara realized shame fades in the light of connection. She shared a story of failure, her voice shaking but steady. The group listened, and Samuel gently said, "That wasn't failure, that was courage." In that moment, Alara's story transformed. Vulnerability became strength. The glow of shared truth illuminated their common humanity. Samuel's words echoed in Alara's mind, a story of courage. She began to see her scars not as flaws, but as proof of healing. Maya introduced kintsugi, the art of mending with gold, making broken things more beautiful. Maya. Our scars, when honored, become the most beautiful parts of our story. Alara revisited her painful memories, seeing strength in survival. Her failures became lessons, her losses became growth. She was applying gold to her own cracks, discovering a new wholeness. Imperfection was not weakness, but resilience. She no longer needed to hide her story. Her vulnerabilities became gateways to connection. The burdens she carried became sources of power. She read her life with pride and gratitude for the journey. On the final night, the room pulsed with quiet energy. The group had journeyed together, returning with treasures of self-discovery. Maya invited them to share a hope for the future. Alara stood, her voice clear and strong for the first time. Alara. My hope is to live with an open heart, to never again lock my stories away. I want to carry them as lanterns, connecting with others and lighting my way forward. She spoke of being a witness for others, as they had been for her. As she sat, joy washed over her. She realized her voice mattered. Her truth was powerful. The workshop had given her back to herself. The most powerful stories, she learned, are born from daring to be seen. The journey didn't end with the workshop. Alara stepped into the city, seeing every light as another story. Her own story was now part of that tapestry, no longer hidden. Your story matters. The quiet moments, the struggles, the triumphs. We're taught to hide our vulnerability, but it's the birthplace of courage. Find your circle, a friend, a partner, a group, where you can speak your truth. Start small, share a memory, a fear, a hope. You don't need to have it all figured out. Just show up and let yourself be seen. In sharing, we heal. In listening, we connect. Let your truth shine. Let your courage lead. Your story can change you and the world. So, what story is waiting to be told? Take a breath. Begin. We are here to listen. Your story is worth telling.